Hello, my name is Crystal Middendorf. I am a psychology major at Quincy University, and right here does sleep affect the mental health of college students? So my hypothesis was yes, that it absolutely does have an effect, because to me, sleep is a very important asset of human survival. It's very underrated. A lot of people don't realize how much we need it. So I had a total of 16 college student participants. They all filled out a survey so I can get an idea of what their sleeping habits are like. And then on the same week, I had each of my participants fill out a sleep journal that asked how many hours that they got for that day, along with their mood at the end of the day. And this lasted from Monday to Saturday. They would just give me the results at the end of the day for each day of the week. Also, for their moods, I did have them rate that on a scale of 1 to 5, with 0 being bad and 5 being excellent. So once I had all my data, I plugged it all into Google Sheets, and I used different statistics like their sex, their age, and for their sex I had 1 being male, 2 being female, 1 being yes, and 0 being no. When we get into the nitty-gritty stuff here, it turns out that a lot of my participants had distractors, and I became more mindful about that, and they all reported that they struggled with social media use, stress, anxiety, work, and other very specific reasons such as high energy or I'm just looking forward to the next day. And my 2 biggest distractors were social media use and stress. And as you can see here, social media use takes up 1/4 of my chart compared to other reasons, other distractors. And over here, stress takes up majority of the chart compared to other distractors, which I'm not surprised. I think it's very valid as well, especially being in college. With my results, I noted on this poster 3 of my most notable correlations compared to the other ones. We have the sex of my participants and the hours that they had documented in their journal. This ended up showing that my female participants slept more than my male participants, which I thought was quite interesting. I also had the hours of sleep that my participants had estimated in their survey correlated with the hours that they had documented in real time in their journal. And this ended up showing that they were actually really close. Some of them had that right on the dot, guessing with their guesses and what they had documented. But it also turns out that a lot of them did either overestimate or underestimate the hours of sleep that they had put in their survey compared to the hours that they had actually documented in real time. And my most important correlation of all of them was their documented moods at the end of the day, correlated it with the hours that they had calculated in their journal. The result was absolute 0. I have no idea how I managed to do it. My supervisors, my professors, they didn't believe me at all. They literally took it into their own hands, calculated themselves. 0, absolute 0. No decimal point, nada. So in conclusion, this means that there is no correlation between sleep and the mental health of college students out of the sample that I had gathered, which was 16. Very small sample. That was actually a theory of why I got 0, and I believe it. So my hypothesis, which was yes, sleep does affect the mental health of college students, was proven incorrect, and I'm willing to admit that. So in other words, I think we should be more mindful of our sleep no matter what, because it's got way more benefits than just mood and mental health. And we should also be more mindful of what is distracting us from getting good sleep and what is helping us to get good sleep. But no matter what, take care of yourself. Sleep tight, everyone.